And Del Donahue.
Hi, everybody. We're live from Public Square here, where the traditional lighting ceremony to light up Public Square is already underway, Del.
And I think you'll be happy you joined us, because during the next half hour, we're going to show you what probably is the most spectacular lighting display ever seen on Cleveland's Public Square. At the appointed time, Mary Rose Okar, the Congresswoman, is going to be here, and she'll throw the switch, and this square is going to come alive brilliantly.
You bet it will. One of the reasons it will is that the folks at Nela Park have gotten involved in the displays this year and have designed them, and if you've ever seen Nela Park at Christmas time, you know that you're going to see Public Square as you have never seen it before.
And that's not all. For the first time this year, the Care Bears, designed by Cleveland's own American Greetings, are being featured in all of the displays. That's why Public Square has been renamed Care-a-Lot Square for the rest of the holiday season, indicating that there's going to be a lot of charitable activity going on. And in addition to the Care Bears, we're going to have visits from Mr. Jingling and, of course, from Santa Claus.
And right now is the Cleveland Heights Choir, which has been part of this Cleveland tradition for 38 years.
And they're singing what you might call a brisk late afternoon. It's about, 35 to 40 degrees. Nobody seems to be uncomfortable. It's a beautiful night. No rain and no snow, just as Joe Conway promised us.
Boy, I'm glad it didn't rain tonight. The Growth Association, which is the coordinator of this event, estimates this crowd to be about 10,000 bundled up people who are really enjoying this.
That's right. At least that many, including my two small grandsons.
We have to find them out there somewhere.
And in just a few minutes, I'm going to be out in the crowd talking with the people and getting some of the reactions.
And Mary Rose Okar is going to be pulling that switch. We all can't wait to see what it's going to look like, so stay with us right here for the lighting ceremony at...
This is a place here, Public Square, of course, where memories are being made for those who are here for the first time, and memories are being recalled by folks who have been here many times. And you've been here how many times?
Oh, about 30 years. I've been coming down here, first with my daughter. Now I'm reliving it again with my grandson.
What's your most nostalgic memory?
Oh, Mr. Jingling.
And he's here tonight, right?
Right. And sing it all through the eyes of my grandson again.
And your name is?
Rita Tirabassi. I'm from Euclid.
And your grandson?
This is Ryan.
Well, he is making memories tonight.
Right.
And somebody else who is reminiscing tonight is our own Leon Bibb. He's been to Public Square.
When I was a youngster, growing up in the 50s in Cleveland, Christmas festivities were mostly downtown. Suburban malls weren't big yet, so we went downtown by the thousands.
But downtown was the only place, so we look forward to going downtown.
That's my mother. And that's my dad. When I was a kid, we would drive to Public Square several times during the Christmas season, and not always to shop.
One of the greatest thrills was, his mother said, was going around Public Square and up and down the avenues looking at the beautiful lights on the trees and the decorations and stuff.
More than anything else, I remember visits to Santa Claus in downtown Cleveland. Mom remembers too, especially those earlier visits to Santa.
And then you would just have a fit to get away from him. You was afraid of him. And he would put a toy in your hand, and then that would satisfy you. You would look at the toy more than you did him at that time.
Well, why not drop in on the old fellow? After all, it's been a while since we last got together.
I've seen you on the television, and I said, Mother, do you remember that little fella used to come to see us in Cleveland? Leon Bibb. You remember? Yeah, of course Sandy doesn't forget, you know.
In my childhood, that old man I found in the heart of Cleveland symbolized all the good in the world. And though my old photographs may fade with age, memories of my earlier Christmases are strong and true. Ah, yes, I remember it well.
And in Cleveland, those memories certainly include Mr. Jingling, who joins us right now. The keeper of the keys. Hi.
Scott, it's a wonderful, thrilling experience to be here. I tell you, all people over here living Cleveland, the living Public Square, or what do they call it now, Paramount?
It's Care-a-Lot Square.
Care-a-Lot Square, okay.
Yes, and it's beautiful. Square. I enjoyed your special yesterday. You had quite a show there. You've been getting ready for Christmas.
Thank you, Wiss. We put a lot in. I hope a lot of the boys and girls said they've seen it and that they liked it, and that makes us very happy.
We want to mention that you have some special shows coming up. You have on December 6th at 7:30 in the evening.
Yeah, we have two of our specials left. That's on December 6th And then the next one is, the last one is on the 13th of December. And then we have a show with you.
On December 5th, AM Cleveland will be live at Mr. Jingling's castle.
You're coming to our house.
I will do
my
that.
Castle.
And we will see you then. And I thank you so much, Mr. Jingling, for joining us right here in Carolot Square.
Carolot
And
Square.
I think Dell has found somebody out there, somebody very special, Dell.
That's right, and she is especially interested in what's going on here in Carolot Square. Eleanor Stagman of CIVAC, coordinating all of the charitable activities that are going on. And Eleanor, there must be a reason why this lovely Care Bear is so close by.
That's right. This Care Bear is the Share Bear. And we are asking all Greater Clevelanders to share their holiday with the 8 charitable organizations that will receive your gifts of money and food and clothing and toys. And if you need any information, you call the Community Information Volunteer Action Center, and we will tell you where to go and what to do.
Eleanor, thanks for sharing with us. And Scott, all of this good work that's going on through the holiday seasons is going to make Public Square, Carolot Square, even more beautiful.
It is, and Dell, as we've said earlier, it was the folks at General Electric's Nela Park who helped put all this together. A lot of preparation in this, a lot of time involved, and a lot of hard work. Cleveland is in the process of rekindling an old tradition, the lighting of Public Square. This year will be bigger and better than ever thanks to the involvement of Nela Park, known throughout Cleveland for its fabulous Christmas lighting displays. This is the first year Nela Park has been involved in designing the set pieces for the square. It is part of a creative committee whose members include the Greater Cleveland Growth Association, American Greeting, and other businesses in the area.
The committee recognized the design opportunity in the Care Bears, which are uniquely, in fact, called, quote, those characters from Cleveland. The fact that we were lighting Public Square, the thought occurred to us that let's rename it for the holiday season, Carolot Square, the mythical residence of the Care Bears. And that kind of triggered and steamrolled instantly into a lot of excitement by the committee. We put a 30-foot castle with Care Bears on one, a 6-car train on another, a 20-foot revolving carousel on still a third, and the fabricators executed the design developed from sketches, and I think good credit should go to the 2 primary fabricators.
We start from rough sketches, then we worked up the final designs, coordinated them, then we make full-size patterns, and then we started fabricating.
And from there, then you go and buy all your materials, and then you fabricate them. It's all hand-bent. The reindeer are all hand-bent. The sleds are hand-bent, and then they're all welded together.
Come downtown this holiday season and visit the various displays. And where's the best place to see them?
Virtually any part of the square, everything is three-dimensional, although see-through. They're not opaque.
I think this is the most spectacular design that has ever come up. I think that it's gonna be a big bonus and advantage to Cleveland, and the displays themselves are very, very exciting. I mean, they're spectacular.
And all that hard work is going to pay off in just a few minutes, as you will see Public Square lit up like you've never seen it before. And as you saw, there it is. Public Square is lit up. Let's take a look at all the displays around here, starting with the southwest quadrant. It's in front of Terminal Tower, of course. It is a 6-car train, and it's 98 feet long, sitting on a bridge that's 4 feet off the ground. It has an engine, a tender car, it's got a flat car. There's one going up a hill, and as you see, there's another car going down, and a caboose. And all of them, except for the tender car, have Care Bears in them. There's the train, and boy, it looks terrific. The crowd is really excited about it. And then let's go over to the Soldiers and Sailors Monument. It is decorated reverently with wreaths and trees. We'll go over now to the northwest quadrant. a 36-foot tall and 30-foot wide castle that has been fabricated by pipe and garlands, and it has rainbows and Care Bears all around. Look at that. Listen to that fantastic. Oh. The Northeast Quadrant. There's a revolving carousel that features the American Greetings Care Bears pulled in 2 sleds by 3 reindeer each. Also, the Illuminating Company building has a 60-foot high stocking hanging on the wall of the building facing the square. Now, if you see up there real closely, you can see a Care Bear, and that is a laser light that's creating a moving Care Bear right up there in that building. You can see it. That is something the crowd, I don't think, has seen that ever before. And right in the middle of that Care Bear is a heart, and you've got to have a heart right now. Let's go back to that 60-foot high stocking hanging on the wall of the building facing the square. It had originally been designed to have toys come out of the stocking, but they quickly joined the spirit of this year's theme, and Carolot Square has a toy, a Care Bear, sticking right out. You can see it right there. And you can see all the lighting here throughout the holiday season. The Carolot theme is being echoed with bumper stickers and posters. So brighten up your holiday. Come on out here to Carolot Square. It has a more serious side, too, in that they've picked up the caring aspect and made caring is sharing. There will be dozens or so agencies, Toys for Tots and hunger relief groups that will man the booths and receive donations and contributions. So there will indeed be sharing and caring activities happening throughout the holiday season. Del, it looks fantastic out there.
Oh, it's beautiful, and I think everybody's having a good time. Let's get a reaction from the Johnny Jones family about what we've just seen.
I think it's fantastic. It reminds me of Disneyland.
You've been down here how many years?
Oh, Don, this is my first year to stay down here, and I have laryngitis, and that's why I can't talk to it.
It's a good year to have come down, because this, I think, is really the most spectacular of all.
It's really beautiful.
And Santa Claus is over there. He's leading group singing, having a great time. Can we get to Santa over there? Ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle. Can't hear you. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. And I feel really fortunate. I not only get to see Santa over there, but I've had a chance to talk with Santa close up, and I can tell you he's ready for the season.
There's something vaguely familiar about this man. Is it the long white hair, the full white beard, the bit of a twinkle in his eye, his girth? There's something about him that takes me back to my childhood. Ah, that's why. And have you noticed that Santa Claus never changes, no matter how far back the memories go?
You have been good, haven't you?
Santa Claus out of costume is Ron Lewis of Lakewood. Yes, that beard is real. And as one of the jolly old man's helpers, Ron Lewis has been storing up memories for years. Some that tug at the heart.
A little girl, excuse me, her mother wanted a cast or braces so the girl could walk. And that was her wish. The next year the girl did walk 2 or 3 steps to Santa. You bring a little joy for a few minutes, and it's all worthwhile. You go to bed on Christmas Eve and there's no tree up or anything like that. You gotta wake up Christmas morning and Santa had been there. Santa had put the tree up. Santa had filled the stockings. And there was just a house full of toys. And all this happened overnight, and all your friends said the same thing happened at their house.
And just as children who sit on his ample lap have wishes, so too does Santa Claus.
What do you want for Christmas?
Oh, if I had one wish, I think I'd wish that every boy and girl had a grandmother that they could visit on Christmas. Because that's lots of fun, isn't it? Well, thank you for coming.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Merry Christmas, Santa Claus. Merry Christmas, and Merry Christmas, Bob Zion of the Growth Association. One man who wouldn't have missed all this. After the lights came on, it must have been like getting a Christmas present you'd always wanted.
After months and months of work to make all this happen, it's a great feeling to have it all come on time.
And the turnout is beautiful.
I think this is the biggest I think we've seen. I've been doing this for 12 years now, and this is absolutely the biggest. Downtown's come alive.
And I would imagine that the folks are going to be coming back several times during the season to see this and more.
We hope so. The lights will be on all season, the laser show for the next 9 nights, and we hope people will come down and use the biggest shopping center in Ohio.
Public Square, Carolot Square, all through the holiday season. Now, there is still more live from Public Square.
Boy, I'll tell you, if this doesn't get you in the spirit, Del, nothing will, because this is absolutely terrific. You look all around you, and it's Christmas time, it's holiday time. That bear up there that's a laser light is really fantastic. I'll tell you something.
Workout.
You'll have to see that.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm not exactly a kid anymore, but I don't mind admitting it. I am thrilled. This has been an evening. It certainly has. Look at him.
There's
now,
that laser bear up there, yeah.
And now you have done your share to sort of lighten up the Christmas season, brighten up the Christmas season with your voice, your musical talents.
Well, we've kind of made this our own tradition at Channel 3 and on AM Cleveland, and on Channel 3, of course. We've had a song out called Merry Cleveland Christmas for a couple of years, and this year we did it again. Let's look.
It's a hit.
Bought all the presents and put up the tree. Gonna get a chance to see the whole family. Grandmother, grandfather, even little sister's gonna be there. It's the time to show we're thinking of. It's the time to show our love. It's the time to let our neighbors know we care. It's gonna be a Merry Cleveland Christmas. It's gonna be a Merry Cleveland Christmas. Take a look back, take a look ahead at another brand new year. It's gonna be a Merry Cleveland Christmas. It's gonna be a Merry Cleveland Christmas. Take a look ahead at another brand new year. It's gonna be a Merry Cleveland Christmas. It's gonna be a Merry Cleveland Christmas. Take a look ahead at another brand new year. It's gonna be a brand new year.
You were in great voice.
Well, thank you very much. You know, I bet you all those kids are getting ready to tell Santa Claus what exactly they want for Christmas.
Oh, and are they down here tonight on shoulders? And yeah, I tell you, it's a spectacular turnout.
It
and
is
a spectacular event.
It is wonderful, and in fact, we want to hear some more of the traditional Christmas music right here in Public Square. So let's listen a little bit right now.
And would you also please, right now, give a rousing hand for this little lady to my left here, Marsha Mandel, for doing all this wonderful job.
What we're about to hear is the Cleveland Heights Band, and they're getting all cranked up and the instruments warmed up, and let's listen to a little bit of their music right now. And they are getting ready to march around the square, and they'll give a chance for everybody around here to hear a little bit of that good music, and they're certainly in fine form.
And remember, they're not going around Public Square, they're going around Carolot Square.
Carolot Square. It's interesting to notice as they go right by us here that all the mounted police are out here, and everybody, of course, fascinated with the horses out here, too. So it's a really good feeling out here, Del.
And, you know, actually, that is the Richmond Heights Band.
That's Richmond Heights.
That's
yes.
right. And
we
had the Cleveland
couldn't
Heights
see them
Choir.
back there.
That's right.
Now
I saw their blue uniforms. They're in good form.
We see them right there. So if you get a chance to come on out here, this display is going to be up until January 8th. Again, all the quadrants around Public Square are all lit up, as you can see right there. Get a chance to see things you've never, ever seen before. Bring the family down here to Carolot Square. There will be several agencies here helping out the needy. This is Caring is Sharing. That's the whole theme of this Carolot Square. So help out some folks who don't exactly have everything this Christmas, Del.
And don't you know, when these folks go home tonight, they're going to be talking about the experience in Carolot Square, and it's going to be memories in the making.
It is. And remember,
Christmas in Cleveland, a time of year that finds our city steeped in holiday tradition. Salvation Army bands, window displays, the Nutcracker Ballet, and of course, the beautiful holiday lighting of Public Square. 2 years ago, a delightful Christmas movie was made here in Cleveland, the MGM United Artists production, A Christmas Story. In this movie, a wonderful story unfolds about a little boy's wish to have a Red Ryder BB gun that he saw in Higby's window for Christmas. The time period is the early 40s, and the annual Christmas parade on Public Square was featured. This year, we here at TV8 wish to renew that holiday tradition that has been absent from our city for over 12 years. Welcome to the 1985 TV8 American Legion Christmas Parade.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Jackie Bishop.
And I'm Tony Harris. Welcome to the first annual, the inaugural TV8 American Legion Christmas Parade.
Now, last night I was down on